outdoors is a death sentence, this social safety net is not just a kindness, but an absolute necessity for survival, a reflection of the community's understanding of the cold's lethal power. Furthermore, almost every building you enter, from a shopping mall to a museum or theater, has a mandatory cloakroom, like garderobe. As soon as you step inside, your first stop is to check in your bulky outdoor items. You hand over your heavy parka, your thick hat, and sometimes even your boots, in exchange for a small token. This allows you to move around freely and comfortably in the heated interior without overheating or having to carry a mountain of winter gear. It's a simple, elegant solution that is deeply ingrained in the local culture, making the transition from the extreme cold outside to the comfortable warmth inside the scenes in civilized places.
Shopping in Yakutsk is an experience heavily influenced by the climate. While the city has modern shopping malls filled with familiar brands, the way people use them is unique. As mentioned, the first stop is always the cloakroom to shed the layers of survival gear. Once inside, the atmosphere is warm and bustling, a temporary escape from the frozen world. However, the prospect of dressing and undressing multiple times means that quick single-stop shopping trips are far more common than leisurely browsing. People tend to plan their errands efficiently, aiming to get everything they need from one or two locations to minimize their exposure to the outdoors. Because of these logistical challenges, online shopping and delivery services have become incredibly popular. It's far more convenient to have groceries, clothes, and other necessities brought directly to your door than to venture out on a dedicated shopping expedition. Delivery drivers are the unsung heroes of the city, navigating the icy roads and braving the cold to keep the city supplied. This shift towards e-commerce is a perfect example of how technology helps residents adapt, allowing them to procure goods and services without having to face the full wrath of winter every time they need something from the shops. When it comes to clothing, one item stands above all others in importance: the fur coat. In Yakutsk, fur is not a luxury fashion statement, it is an essential piece of survival equipment. Nothing else provides the same level of natural breathable insulation against such extreme cold. Mink, Arctic fox, and reindeer fur are the most common and effective materials. Buying a fur coat is a major investment, akin to buying a car in other parts of the world. Families save up for high-quality coats that are expected to last for many years, and there are specialized markets and shops dedicated solely to the sale of these vital garments. The use of mobile phones and other electronics presents another daily challenge. The extreme cold wreaks havoc on batteries, draining them and can cause LCD screens to freeze and become unresponsive. To combat this, people have developed various tricks. They keep their phones tucked away in an inside pocket, close to their body height, and only take them out for a few seconds when absolutely necessary. Making a call outdoors is a frantic, hurry affair. Some people use special insulated phone cases, but the most reliable method is simply to limit outdoor use entirely, waiting until you are safely back in your vehicle to check messages and make a call. Living in Yakutsk teaches you a collection of fascinating life hacks born from necessity. One of the most famous demonstrations of the cold's power is the boiling water trick. If you take a flask of boiling water outside and throw it into the air, it doesn't fall as a liquid. Instead, it instantly vaporizes and then crystallizes, creating a spectacular arc of snow and ice dust that hangs in the air for a moment before drifting away. This simple experiment is a dramatic and visually stunning illustration of just how profoundly cold the air is, a party trick that never fails to impress visitors and remind locals of the power they live alongside. Transportation is another area full of unique adaptations. Many residents who own cars leave them running for extended periods, sometimes even overnight, to prevent the engine oil from turning to sludge and the battery from dying. Those who can't do this often use heated garages or wrap their car engines in special insulating blankets. For this reason, public transport is extremely popular and reliable. The city's buses are kept running and warm, providing a vital service that connects the sprawling city. Hopping from one warm building to a warm bus and then to another warm building is the standard way of getting around. Even the flea market is a sight to behold. In the central market, you will find fishmongers standing outdoors next to their carts, which are flash frozen solid simply by the end of the day. There is no need for freezers. The entire city is
one giant freezer. The fish are stood on their tails in boxes, frozen in place like icy statues. Sailors are dressed in their warmest gear, but they can only stay out for a short shift before having to retreat doors to warm up. It's a raw and visceral display of how the environment is integrated into every part of life and daily life, turning nature itself into a tool. Surviving, and indeed thriving, in Yakutsk is about more than just enduring the cold. It's about embracing a different way of life, one that is in tune with the rhythms of an extreme environment. It fosters a strong sense of community, as neighbors rely on each other for help, and a deep appreciation for the simple pleasure of warmth. Life here is challenging, but it is also uniquely beautiful and rewarding. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the heart of winter. Stay warm, stay safe, and perhaps share your own stories of the cold. Over and out.